Hello, and welcome back to a Corp and a bit of Euro Truck multiplayer gameplay. Now, this is a sort of a product review. What I'm going to do. This is about a new headset I got, which is the Rigs. It's the Planktonic Rig headphones. They coming black or white. Planktonics are a UK based company, which is good. And the reason I'm going to do a product review, one, because it's a very good product, I'm not going to lie, and two, because of the mixing box. Now the mixing box is quite heavy compared to Turtle Beach mixing box, for example. It's a big round sort of ball, and what it's got is around the outside it's got a volume control on like a ring that you spin round. At the bottom it has a thing, it has a mic mute and a button to go between game, cinematic and standard volume. That's because there isn't a bass controller or anything like that on it, which I don't like massively. Not that it's a big issue. It's because I never really know how to set it up anyway. So it's probably not a massively bad thing, but it would be a nice feature to have on there as a bass and treble control. In the middle, you've got a little switch. One side is for game and computer audio, and the other is the main reason I like this. It has a symbol of a mobile phone on it. You flick it that way. On the other side, so you've got sort of two sides of the inside of the ball. You would. One side does game audio, and the other side does mobile audio. And that, so at the bottom you got a mute, you got a game, you got a sort of settings changer, and on the other side you have a call button that allows you to accept and then end calls, and that is because of a special feature on this. So at the bottom you plug in the headset using the microphone, which, so you can either have it plugged in using a microphone or get plugged in using another cable that comes with it and not have a microphone, just have a headset. And so it comes in at the bottom, and at the top you have a cable to go to your computer, so that's the USB connection, and then you have another one which at the moment is plugged into my iPad, which allows me to listen to a little bit of music and, you know, still, I don't know, watch a YouTube video or have a bit of gaming going. So the only thing is that the mic isn't great. I'm going to have to say that. It doesn't bang round at all, and the quality is not the best. And that is a real shame, actually, because personally, I really like this headset. It's really comfortable. I put it on for the first time. I was like, oh, that is good. Because the people that use Turtle Beach with now, they're quite heavy, they're quite clunky, big things, and they're massively huge, sort of heavy blocks to have on your head. And Bliss is roughly the same size as a Turtle Beach headset, so it's a proper sized headset. It's nice and adjustable. Get really comfortable. The only thing there is on the top, on the bar that connects the two cups. There's a little hard section that just sort of digs in a little bit into your head, but it's not that noticeable, to be fair. It's only when you're pulling down on them you notice. But they are really comfortable. And as far as I've worked out, the audio is very good actually. I know Level Cap did a video on these when they first came out, or not long after they first came out, and he said the game audio could be better. However, I'm not massively bothered. But the great thing actually about this is, if you do want to have a better game quality headset, so with 3D surround, you can work out where people are in games, you can actually plug another headset in. It's not headset locked, which is very good. So I may end up for videos and probably sort of Battlefield probably, I may plug my Turtle Beach headset in to this cube, this circular block, and have that. Otherwise, apart from the microphone, which I must say is disappointing, although it's just a audio jack into it. So if you're having another audio mic, you could just remove the one that comes with it and put a new one in if you so wish. And the other thing is, it's quite far away from your face. I think it's a bit of a shame really about the microphone. It's a good sort of inch or so to the right of your face. Unfortunately, you can't choose which side of your face you want the mic. I personally prefer to have it on the left, and obviously you kind of flip the headset around because it'll be the wrong way. But yeah, this is actually going to be the last video I do on my my computer, because I'm building a new one very soon. I'm waiting for some of the parts to come through. There's a couple of components left to come through. They're quite crucial. Got my SSD, memory, processor and the motherboard to come through, but I've got the case, I've got a sound card as well. I thought I'd go for a sound card. It wasn't massively expensive, and it will hopefully stop I'm having some issues on my current PC of sort of a buzzy, fuzzy sound when there's no audio inbound to the headset. I thought it might just be the headset, but it appears not, because this one is picking up the same sort of thing. So hopefully that won't be an issue. I will put a link to the headset in the description, and when I do my first video on my new computer, I shall also do a I shall probably show you it, not while building it because it's my first build, and also I'm not really that bothered, and I'm sure you're not particularly bothered about watching me make a computer, so I'll probably do a video when it's first, when I get it back, because I'm taking it to my uncle. He's helping me build it, because he builds computers quite a bit, so be nice to just have a little bit of help. I shouldn't need it really, I do know roughly what I've got to do, but it'll be nice to have a bit of help, and he's going to get some of the drivers sorted out, so that'll be very good. So once I get it back and I've got it sort of started and stuff, I'll show you what it looks like. I'll give you a quick rundown of the specs. It's gonna it's gonna have a Intel i5 4690K, I believe it's called. Yep, your 4690K, so it's the top i5 processor. It's got it's going to have GTX 770 2GB Asus build. Now I'm going to talk about this a little bit because I've got that at the moment downstairs, and I checked last night because I was at my dad's at the week for the bank holiday. So I came back and made sure everything was that Amazon had said had been delivered, and everything was in the right box and everything like that. And I got the graphics card out, and so it comes in a sort of a normal cardboard box with like a retail cardboard box, so it's got all the information on there for a retail version of it, for you know, all the retail-y stuff, and so I thought I'll open it up, make sure it's not damaged as far as I can work out, and have a look. So you open the box and the cardboard box inside is black. Now personally, that's unnecessary. I don't think the box inside should really needs to be decorated at all. However, Asus have, and it's a nice clean black box with sort of a gold Asus written on the top. It looks very, very good. Must say, presentation wise, fair play to them. They've it's not the most important thing, but it is nice when a company thinks about presentation of their products, and it's a nice change. Now, so yeah, and inside there you got, it's all very well done, I must say. What's it going to have? It's going to have an Asus sound card. I can't remember which one it is, but I will put a link down in the video I do on the computer. Now, what else is there to do? So I'm having HyperX Fury 16 gig memory. 16 gig just for rendering, really. I know I don't need 16 gig, 8 is plenty. But 16 will last quite a bit of time. It's going to have a 500 gig Samsung Evo SSD. It's just got a 500 gig version of the SSD I have now. It's going to be placed in a Corsair case, and I can't remember which one it is. It's orange. It's an orange. Gives a range of mid-tower Corsair towers, and gives one that comes in, I think it's orange, black. No, it's orange, red, blue, and grey. I think something like that. And so it's got orange LED fans and stuff, which I'm not that bothered about, but it does look a very nice. It looks a very nice build, I must say. What else is good to go through? I've got a multi-card reader and a DVD drive. I've got the card reader for things like my GoPro and my camera. I have a digital camera. And it'll be nice to be able to not have to wire the two. I can just use SD cards, and that'll be nice. And it's got some of the stuff on there, which is good. What else have I got in there? I've got an Asus Z97, I believe, motherboard. And what else have I got? I've got something. I've got what else is going to be in there? Done. I think that's pretty much it. I Oh, and it's going to have a Corsair 650 watt gold rated power supply, which is nice. It'll be 95% efficiency. That's what the gold rating means. Now, I know a lot of people aren't particularly bothered with efficiency, but personally, I think you can save some money on it. That might be good, and save some money on electricity. And, also, it runs cooler and quieter, which is a very good thing. So, and the graphics card is quite quiet, and the fans in the case are silent fans, or quiet fans, I should say, not silent fans. So really, I think it will only be because I'm not having an aftermarket power supply cooler on there. It'll just be the Intel power supply, CPU cooler that will be the issue with noise, but they're getting quieter now, so it shouldn't be a massive issue. Jesus Christ, that guy had a lot of lights in his truck. Probably a tad too many, really. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good, I hope. Should be a bit of fun, and it'll be a nice change to have a new computer, a scratch build as well, which means it'll be well, one, it's cheaper than if I was to pay someone to build it for me. Also means that I've been able to tailor it to myself. I've been able to, and also if I do end up coming around to change components, at least I'll have a case that is very easy to customize because I know what I've done to it, if you know what I mean. It will certainly help, and I'll know my way around the case and stuff, and it'll be yeah, should be good. Now I'm just going to talk briefly about the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. Now, some of you all know that I recently did it, and I didn't donate to ALS. There's a number of reasons for this. One, it's quite a rare disease, rare condition, and it gets from the US government every year. It gets $40 million anyway, and roughly it gets roughly $55 million a year on a normal year. Now this year it's gone, I believe, go up to sort of 100 and something million so far, which is very good. It's however, the ALS has been around for 70 years. The first Lou Gehrig's disease was named after the first person to get it, and he died 75 years ago. Now that's quite a long time. And in that, I believe he survived for 2 years after being diagnosed. Now there's no survival rate, and the life expectancy after being diagnosed is between 3 and 5 years. So that's 2 or 3 years longer than it used to be 75 years ago. 75 years of progress in cancer treatment has meant that the survival rate's gone up, and the length of time that terminal patients live for has gone up, the standard of life has gone up. The standard of living, it's the same thing, has gone up, and therefore I believe that ALS isn't for me personally, and for a lot of people in the UK, ALS isn't a reason. It's not a very good charity to donate to, because it's an American charity. It doesn't do any work outside of America, so there's not really any reason to donate to them really in the UK. It's perfectly fine if you do, so some people in the UK have been donating to Macmillan, and that's perfectly fine. I personally donated to Help for Heroes, because I believe that, you know, that's personally, I think they deserve the money. Really, it's a bit like, you know, makeup selfie. There's no reason for it. See, what people could do is could donate. They could just donate money. They could simply donate the money that they donate anyway. But no, they've got to have a reason to make them feel good about why they've donated. Now, so that is why, that's why I think it's stupid. I think people should just donate anyway and not be forced or nominated to donate. I think that's just a stupid. I think it's just a stupid system. No, I did it because why not? And I got nominated, and allowed me to nominate 2 other people, or 3 people. I nominated 2 other people, and I donated £7 to Health Heroes. I know it's more than most people are donating to other charities, but that's personally what I think can be done, and I think that's perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here.